All right, raise your hand if you are stressed right now or have anxiety. I recently moved and I went through a lot of stress right now. And I don't know where you are in your health journey or just in life in general, but stress and anxiety, I think, affect everyone. And for me, a few things that just did help me just through all of that is just staying hydrated. I know that's so simple and it's really overlooked. I made a point to just make sure I was staying hydrated with electrolytes, a lot of water, and I am a horrible water drinker. So what helped me during this time is just drinking a pack of Element every single day. I put it in my big thermos and I drink it throughout the day. It really, really helped me. It also helped me with being less constipated because everyone knows if we are not hydrated enough that we can get constipated. Element has really been my go-to electrolyte drink mix for like 2 years, I want to say now. It's been amazing. I always opt for the unflavored raw version, which is just 3 simple ingredients. There's no natural flavors. There's no funky ingredients. And I just love that. And I just add like a splash of lemon or grapefruit juice just to flavor it up. You can do lime. They do have other flavors as well. So if raw, unflavored is not your cup of tea, they do have other options as well. I just stick to the unflavored. And for anyone that's never tried it, you can get a free sample pack to really explore all that they have to offer. So if you just go to drinkelement.com/digest, you can get a free sample pack. So again, just go to drinklmnt.com/digest to get this amazing offer. And they also have a no questions asked refund policy. So you can try their products totally risk-free. And if you don't like it, they will give you your money back, no questions asked. So you really have nothing to lose, you guys. Again, just go to drinkelement.com/digest to get this amazing offer and a free sample pack. Hello, welcome back to the Digest This podcast. I'm your host, Bethany Cameron. This week's Bite of Knowledge is all about cucumber juice and the benefits. And for any new listeners, I just want to remind you, I do come out with 2 podcasts every week. One on Mondays, which is a Bite of Knowledge, and one on Wednesdays, where I interview someone. So you have 2 days out of the week to get all of the knowledge and be smarter than your friends. All right, so celery juice. I know I said we're going to talk about cucumber juice, but I do want to tell you I am not a fan of celery juice. Never have been. In fact, I have a 2017 Instagram story highlight showcasing what happened to me after drinking a cup of celery juice. So go check out my Instagram story highlights to find out what happened. And all that said, I am a huge fan of cucumber juice. This will not upset the digestive tract, and in fact, it may help soothe it. I find it incredibly beneficial to my gut and notice a significant difference after I drink it. And honestly, I want to start drinking it on a regular basis. And here's why you should consider doing that as well. But before I get too far into this episode, I want to thank podcast listener Casey Callahan. Casey wrote, I've been following Bethany since 2018 when I was searching for answers after I came down with chronic digestive and hormone issues. No doctor seemed to be able to give me any answer, so I turned to my own research. I've been greatly encouraged and helped by Bethany and her healing journey while on my own. She is honest and knows from experience how to heal from the inside out. Wow. Thank you, Casey. I'm so glad you found me on Instagram and are now a loyal listener to the podcast. And to everyone that takes time out of their day to write a review means so much to me. I do read them and appreciate each and every one of you. Now, let's talk cucumber juice. Cucumber juice. It is packed with nutrients, including vitamin A, K, and C, some B family vitamins, copper, phosphorus, magnesium, iron, silica, calcium, potassium, dietary fiber, folate, zinc, electrolytes, as well as water to keep you super hydrated. But there's even more reason to start juicing and drinking cucumbers. Here's why. First of all, it helps detoxify the body. So the most common reason everyone seems to be adopting cucumber juice, this is why it detoxifies. It flushes out the toxins regularly from the body and improves bowel movements, which we all want, right? So thereby eliminating the unwanted stuff from our system. Secondly, it assists in balancing hormones. All right. So calcium is an integral element in the blood that affects hormone balance. If any hormonal gland in the body, like the pituitary or thyroid, is out of balance, regular consumption of cucumber can help regulate the hormonal levels back to normal, owing to its calcium levels. Next, increases immunity. So cucumber, obviously it's loaded with micronutrients and antioxidants that fight against several diseases. So besides the loads of benefits, cucumber boosts immunity in the body. And of course, it's loaded with water, so helps flush out all the bad stuff. It improves skin. Okay, so now this is pretty cool. Cucumber water is known to truly detoxify the body. It does this by flushing out all the unwanted toxins from the body, as well as improves the health and the texture of our skin. Apart from of course, the health benefits, cucumber has an irreplaceable spot in the beauty industry with its cooling, soothing, depuffing, and hydrating properties for the skin when applied topically. Strengthening bones. Okay, so a bowl of cucumber contains about 19% of vitamin K, which is actually considered the daily requirement. So vitamin K is needed by the body to produce proteins that are necessary for bones and tissue health. So get in that vitamin K through cucumber. Cucumber also keeps you hydrated. Now, that's a pretty known fact. That's probably one of the most common attributes when people think of cucumber because of its high water content. So if plain water is boring for you, then cucumber juice is a great way to fulfill your water intake. Add a squeeze of lemon for an even more refreshing taste. I even love chopping up cucumbers and adding them to my daily smoothies. So just be sure when you do chop them up, be sure to skin them prior to chopping and freezing them, because the skins can actually be irritating to the digestive tract. So that is a big misstep when people with digestive issues eat cucumbers. So remember, always peel away the skins before enjoying the gut-soothing inside flesh. If you are looking for something to track your cycle that is not a wearable, because I personally do not like any of those wearables that are giving off radiation with a constant Bluetooth signal attached to your body. I mean, we get enough of that with our phones, I feel like. And with everyone raving about these devices that track your cycle or help you determine your metabolic rate and health goals, I can't wonder what it's going to do or what it is doing while it's radiating signals on a constant basis on your body. So that's why I love Lumen. Lumen has the ability to help track your cycle and help detect hormonal imbalances, as well as the onset of menopause. So it's perfect for peri and postmenopausal women also. Lumen can also help you detect metabolic disorders if you're trying to lose weight or maybe trying to gain weight and wondering if your metabolism is playing a part. Metabolic disorders can negatively affect the body's ability to process and distribute nutrients like proteins, fats, and carbs. And our hormones and metabolism are so deeply connected. That's why Lumen can help with both. So what exactly is it? It's a device you breathe into that uses your breath to test your own metabolic burn cycle with results in under 30 seconds. I absolutely love that you get instant results. So if you want to take the next steps in improving your health, go to lumen.me/digest to get 15% off your own Lumen device. That is lumen.me/digest for 15% off your purchase. Again, lumen.me/digest. Cucumber also helps with cholesterol. There was a study conducted that having 500 milligrams of cucumber daily showed a favorable effect on the lipid profile in adult patients. So, it is usually recommended to take cucumber juice regularly to increase the good HDL cholesterol and reduce the unwanted LDL cholesterol. This is a fun little fact about cucumbers. So, it helps in blood coagulation. When you are deficient in vitamin K, it shows in heavy periods, bleeding noses, hemorrhoids, etc. So cucumber juice can help in this by just the content of vitamin A it contains, which I previously mentioned. So blood coagulation, fun fact. Cucumbers can also help improve sleep. Now, sleep is the number one most important thing we need for our bodies to heal. Because I know that different foods affect the gut in different ways. I choose to eat things at certain times. Cucumber digests super easily and relieves stress on the body. So maybe having a cup of cucumber juice at night could help with your sleep. And also because the levels of magnesium found in cucumbers, they have been shown to be very helpful in aiding in sleep as well. So maybe have a glass of cucumber maybe an hour or two before you go to bed. Now, I previously mentioned cucumber juice can benefit the skin. And one of the easiest and tastiest changes you can make to your daily skincare routine is sipping on some cucumber juice. Seriously, though, this is one of the cheapest and easiest ways for you to take your skincare routine to the next level. One of the best reasons to sip some cucumber juice daily is obviously for the skin. The benefits of cucumber juice on the face to reduce dark circles is no new news, right? So we all knew that, but ingesting it, having it internally, that can really, really benefit. And then of course, you can also apply it topically. So just add up on cucumber juice, you guys. Now, almost all the benefits of cucumber juice are increased when it is taken on an empty stomach and not as part of any meal. However, that's not to say that you can't incorporate it into your meals or at the end of the day. But if you want to get the best and most efficient benefits from cucumber, it is said to take it on an empty stomach. So maybe try some in the morning. I personally, I incorporate it throughout my different meals, different times of the day. So it's better to incorporate it any time of the day than not at all, right? So if you can't do it in the morning, don't let that detour you from just taking it when you can. Now, I know probably a lot of you are wondering, are there health risks or side effects from consuming too much cucumber juice? And really, there aren't any known cucumber juice side effects unless you are allergic to cucumber. So where do you get it? Do you buy it at the store? Does anyone sell it? Can you make it at home? Well, yes. First of all, you can make it at home, and this is how you do it. If you have a juicer, you can take some fresh cucumbers, wash, peel them, and then you can put them through your juicer, which obviously makes the juice. Now, you don't need to add any water at all. If you don't have a juicer, you can still peel away the skins and then put them in a blender. I think a lot of people have a blender, even like a small bullet-sized blender can do the trick. And then it'll make like a slushie, and it's super refreshing. I have a local juice shop in my town, and sometimes I'll even call them up. It's not on the menu. So if you have a mom and pop juice shop or, something local, not a chain store, and if you call them and ask, hey, can I just get some cucumber juice? They may be like, I don't know, that's kind of weird, but typically they'll do it if they're just a small local juice shop. So my juice shop here, they do it, and I just call and ask them, and I think they just charge me the same as they charge the celery juice that they make or some sort of drink. So that's another option if you don't have a juicer, if you just kind of want something refreshing, if you're out and about running errands, think about that. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please share it with friends and family, as well as in your own Instagram stories, and tag me so I can see. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts as you leave a podcast rating and review. By reviewing and rating the podcast, you are helping support me and what I do and getting this podcast out into more ears that could benefit from this information. So thank you all for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening to this episode of Digest This. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review in your podcast app to let us know. If you're ever wondering how you can support me and this podcast, sharing it with your friends and family is the best way. This is a Resonant Media production produced by Drake Peterson and edited by Mike Fry. To email the show, message us at digestthispod@gmail.com. See you next time. The content of this show is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for individual medical and mental health advice and does not constitute a provider-patient relationship. As always, talk to your doctor or health team first.